Good morning, guys, and welcome back to my channel, Ride with Manrik. So, this is the day 11 of our All India bike ride, and currently we are in Gujarat. As you guys know, we are starting today from my friend Prem's place in Bhuj. Stay at his place was really amazing, and to be frank, I felt homely. Connected with my other friends over video call and had fun too. This morning, we had breakfast in his office canteen and said our alvidas for the time being. Plan for today is very simple but powerful and interesting. We are going to the White Desert and then the road to heaven, every biker's dream, and then Dholavira and if time permits to Rani Ki Vav. Let's see how it goes. Roads from Bhuj are actually very nice. Wide, smooth and hardly any traffic. Weather is also good, not too hot, perfect riding conditions. This is the Tropic of Cancer line. So this is an imaginary line actually passing through India. Everything above this line is considered the northern temperature zone and below it is the tropical zone. So this line is around 23.5 degrees north. When you cross this, you are officially entering the tropical region. It might be a small thing, but honestly, it feels nice crossing it on a bike. These small moments actually make the ride special. You plan destinations, but stuff like this just happens on the way.
There it is, the camel. Oh, do you hear the sound? Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. It's so nice, man. So nice. Hello. It's looking at me. Just pause for me. Oli.
You know that feeling? When the machine becomes an extension of you? Not just riding, but floating, like the road itself is a conveyor belt, carrying you to wherever you are meant to be. People talk about traffic, about shared roads, but out here, it's just us. The sun, the sky, the endless tarmac, and the hum of the engine, a constant companion. This is where things didn't go as planned. We reached the White Desert, probably one of the most unique places on this entire ride. And later, I realized my GoPro wasn't recording. No warning, nothing, just stopped. At first, I thought it may be like it recorded and I missed the beep. But no, there was nothing, completely blank. Honestly, it was frustrating. You come all this way, you're finally standing in front of this uniquely unreal landscape, and your camera gives up on you. But after a few minutes, I just stopped worrying about it. Because some places, you don't experience them through a lens. We walked through the salt flats, stood there for a while, took it all in, and just enjoyed the moment without thinking about the content. To be frank, not even a good pic was taken. So, yeah, there is no footage from White Desert in this episode. Not because we have not gone there, but because sometimes the ride matters more than recording. Yep, let's continue.
So here we are starting from the Rann of Kutch. Actually, I don't know if I got the visuals because my camera stopped functioning for some time, and I hope it's working now.
This is something else. This stretch is actually called the Road to Heaven. This area is actually pretty close to Pakistan border, so you will see signboards and restrictions in some places. It's not a regular tourist road, which is probably why it feels so untouched. Honestly, this is the kind of road every rider dreams about. No distractions, no traffic, just you and the bike. This is one of those roads where you don't even feel like speeding. You just maintain a steady pace and enjoy the ride. Look at this. Straight road, no curves, no traffic, nothing. White land on both sides and the road just goes on and on. This road cuts right through the Rann of Kutch. During monsoon, this whole area gets flooded, and after that it dries up and turns completely white because of the salt. We actually stopped here for a bit and took some photos too. And I really missed having a drone with us. It almost feels like you're riding in the middle of nowhere. No shops, no trees, no buildings, just open land and sky. Dholavira is one of the biggest and most important sites of the Indus Valley civilization. This place is almost 5,000 years old. But what makes Dholavira special is the planning. This wasn't a random settlement. The city was properly planned with different sections, wide streets, and advanced water management. This area is basically a desert, so water was a big challenge even back then. They built huge reservoirs to store rainwater and channels to get water into the city. Just imagine this. No modern machineries, no electricity, but still they managed to design a city that could survive in such a harsh environment. Archaeologists also found one of the earliest signboards here, written in the Indus script. Even today, we don't fully understand that language. Walking around Dholavira actually feels very quiet and open. No big structures standing tall, but when you know the history, the place feels very powerful. We had to stop for a bit. There was an abandoned building on the roadside, so we took shelter there. The heat was extreme, and the wind was so hot that even standing still was difficult. Staying there wasn't helping, so we got back on the bike and continued riding. This stretch after Dholavira is tough. No food, very little water, and the heat just keeps building up. On the way, you see real life happening. People traveling in pickup trucks, fully loaded with luggage and people. Ladies carrying water in two-layered pots on their heads. Bulls walking straight on the road. Huge horns. You have to slow down completely and be very careful. One wrong move and it can be dangerous. While we are struggling with the heat and speed, these camel carts move calmly, unaffected, unhurried. Seeing all these makes you realize how tough life can be in this region. Or maybe it's just normal for them. For us, honestly, it was exhausting. No proper food, no proper hydration, and this hot wind just draining all the energy. The plan was to push till Rani Ki Vav, but riding in this condition, that didn't feel like a smart decision. Sometimes on a bike trip, you need to listen to your body more than your plan. So we decided to stop at Santalpur instead, get food, water, rest, and continue fresh the next day. Very good morning and welcome back. We started pretty early today, by around 7 am. After yesterday's heat and exhaustion, we just wanted to get on the highway and ride. Just a quick note about the stay at Santalpur. It was costly for what was provided. The room wasn't that big and honestly, the toilets were pretty bad. But at that point, we had no choice. We were completely exhausted the previous day. So we just accepted it, rested and moved on. Once on the highway, things felt much better. Cooler morning air, open road. We were cruising comfortably at around 90 to 100 kmph. And then suddenly, an animal jumped onto the road. Bull, cow, buffalo, I'm not sure. It came straight to my left. I tried braking, but there was no time. I hit it on the face. The bike shook violently, but somehow I managed to stay in control. After riding a bit, we stopped to check the damages. Left mirror loose, indicator broken but working, left handle switch box broken, pass light not working, headlight has a crack, not serious but it needs replacement. I removed my gloves and saw my left little finger bleeding. Painful, definitely painful but not serious. Wrapped it up and continued riding. This is something every rider understands. You don't always get time to react. Sometimes you just survive the moment and deal with the rest later. Bike damaged, finger hurt, but still riding. Next stop, Rani Ki Vav. So this is the parking area for Rani Ki Vav. As soon as you enter, everything feels very calm and organized. You walk through this long open pathway with gardens on both sides. It almost feels like they are slowly preparing you for what you are about to see. The noise slowly fades away and then in front of you, the entrance to Rani Ki Vav appears. From outside, it doesn't look massive at all, but that's the interesting part. You don't go up, you go down, step by step, into history. Rani Ki Vav is not a temple you climb up to, it's a temple you walk down into. What makes Rani Ki Vav special is that it's carved completely into the earth. 7 levels going down, each one filled with sculptures. Inside, you will find hundreds of detailed carvings, gods, goddesses, apsaras, and scenes from Hindu mythology. It's designed like an inverted temple. Instead of rising towards the sky, it goes deeper and deeper into the ground. For centuries, this place was buried under slit from the Saraswati River. That's actually why the carvings are so well preserved. From 2014, Rani Ki Vav is a UNESCO World Heritage Site and easily one of the most beautiful stepwells in India. This place isn't just architecture, it's a history carved into stone. It's a heritage so important that it's printed on 100 rupee Indian currency note. That's it for episode 7. Even though I lost some footage today, the ride was still totally worth it. White Desert and Dholavira are very unique places. So, if you like the video, comment below and subscribe to the channel if you have not done it. Ride safe. See you on road.